Hi guys and girls, and welcome back to another episode. As promised in the last video, today we're going to be talking about scarification. It's been 3 or 4 days since I last cut the grass and gave it a feed. The grass itself is starting to look healthy, however I've still got some yellow spots and I have plenty of thatch underneath the blades of grass. Now it's warmed up, it's important we remove this as it will promote a healthier lawn over the coming months. Today we are going to be using simple equipment to achieve this, such as garden rakes. In future videos I will be purchasing a scarifier and using that instead. As shown in today's video, this can be a lengthy process and backbreaking. The first thing we're going to do is lower the setting on our lawnmower to the lowest possible setting. It's important to note that I've slowly been lowering the level of the lawnmower over the last few weeks. Ideally, you only want to be cutting away a third of the blade of grass at any one time, as any more than this can shock it. Once I'm happy with the length of grass, I'm then going to take some wooden sticks and divide the garden up into more manageable areas. This should hopefully aid you in not getting confused where you haven't done, and it also helps break down the garden into a more manageable area. I decided to break down my lawn into 3 separate areas. This allowed me to have a short break in between, and it made it less strenuous. Depending on the size of your lawn, at this point, if it's much larger than mine, I'd recommend buying a scarifier. This is where the hard work starts. All I'm going to do is drag my rake through the soil, ensuring that I pull the thatch out. As you can see, there's large clumps being pulled out of the grass. I am working at 90-degree angles, and this allows the thatch to be pulled out both directions and ensures you get more out. Once I've done a little segment, I just rake the thatch out of the way so I know that area has been done. Depending on how much thatch you have, may mean you need to do multiple passes in certain areas. However, as I already have alluded, this can be hard work and backbreaking at times. So it may be worth you purchasing a scarifier. These can be picked up rather cheaply these days from DIY stores. I was lucky enough that whilst doing this, it was rather dry. Scarification can be conducted while the ground is damp or wet. However, it's much easier to do once dry. Whilst I finish this segment off, I'm now going to discuss some benefits that scarification has. It prunes the grass roots, allowing more growth. It also allows water and air to better reach the roots of the grass. It helps to remove moss and weeds and highlights any areas that are being overrun with weeds hidden underneath the grass blades. Once I've finished the segment, I'm then just going to rake up all the thatch. I will then place the thatch into my compost machine so it can be broken down and recycled. At this point, you are then going to be identify areas where weeds are actively growing. Try and pick them out, bringing the root with it. Once I've finished the full garden, you can see that it's going to look quite unsightly. However, this will recover quickly, especially now it's spring and the grass is actively growing. I am now going to make one more pass with my lawnmower, ensuring that it picks up any pieces of thatch that I've missed with my rake. Once I'm happy that I've picked up all the loose pieces of thatch, I am then going to conduct some hollow tine aeration. As discussed in my previous videos, this is going to allow better airflow to the roots of the grass. It is also going to help with the overall drainage of the soil. You can choose to backfill this area afterwards with compost, but for now I'm just going to leave mine as it is. As always, thank you for watching today's video. If you did like it, please feel free to comment or like, or even subscribe to watch weekly videos. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about the preparation and processes involved from sowing a lawn from scratch. As always, thank you for watching.